Trends, topics, and tags for today. Police in California have arrested a 14-year-old for impersonating a sheriff's deputy.
Yeah.
They say the teen drove in and around, he had an SUV, and he had emergency lights on that SUV. It made it look like apparently a sheriff's department vehicle.
This is crazy. Investigators say the teen had been wearing a San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department uniform, including a holstered gun, and he went to multiple houses saying he was investigating a domestic disturbance, even though no call had been made. He also pulled over multiple cars and let them off with warnings.
This is... Golly,
Isn't this bizarro?
That is going pretty far with it.
Yeah, I mean, he showed up at people's houses. Authorities say his young look and ill-fitting uniform were big red flags to the victim, who called police.
So during the search of the teen's home, they found the uniform that he had been wearing, counterfeit money, fake firearms, ballistic vests, and other law enforcement-related items. It's unclear where he may have gotten the lights that he put in the SUV, but look at all that.
Yeah.
That is nuts. Folks, again, this is a 14-year-old. So anyway, police in San Bernardino are now investigating, the real police, I should say. Tell us what you think on Facebook and Twitter using the hashtag News9Trends.
That's wild. Have you heard about this? A couple of penguins are going viral after they found a research camera in Antarctica. So they did what anyone would do and just posed for some shots.
It looks like, I mean, it looks like, especially when they're looking down, I mean, that looks like Happy Feet, right?
It does look animated because it's so perfect.
Look at the, just the
in their
fur,
natural environment, they're perfect. They're markings.
The penguins. I mean,
is that the king penguin?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes. Yeah. They're on camera there. They waddle over with a single kick.
The male sits on the egg. The female leaves, goes like 1,000 miles to get food.
Yes.
He sits on the egg in the worst conditions ever.
Did you see the documentary?
Seen it, yeah.
Yes, I love it.
And then she comes back and there's a baby.
But
it's crazy.
they're able to knock over the camera, and then they kind of get this selfie of themselves.
Yeah, it's awesome. They're beautiful.
But this is the camera was left by an Australian man who was doing some research apparently up there and left the camera. But that's amazing right there. That's pretty cool.
Finally, the dads are really getting involved with this child thing, right? She gets to have a good time and walks to get food like 5 states away, and he has to suffer finally and sit on the egg during the worst winters ever on the planet.
Just sits
they all huddle together for warmth.
It's so cold. I think
sitting on the eggs.
If the dad steps off the egg for more than like a minute, it freezes it instantly.
Yes.
So he has to stay on it, on his feet. It's crazy stuff. It's amazing. I love it.
What is it? Is it a documentary? Do we have a name of this?
I forgot the name of it. Something of the Penguins. March of the Penguins.
Was this Morgan Freeman?
Yes.
Morgan
Freeman's voice behind it.
Yes, okay.
He does those.
I haven't seen it. I got to see it now.
I need him to voice any severe weather warnings.
Yes.
Can you imagine? He needs to voice all my warnings.
You know, did we have that commercial? Remember we had that local commercial that was, we thought it was Morgan Freeman on the local commercial? It was like, I think it was an election commercial, and it turned out some guy who lives in Dallas.
Really?
It sounded just like him.
It's incredible.
Yeah, but he's no Morgan Freeman.
No, he's very close. The first time I heard it, I was
out.
like, Morgan Freeman's doing a local commercial?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I know what you're talking about.
We've gone on for too long.